G'day, Sonia Bernard here, linked by ink, independent, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I've just got my boring travel mug. I was running errands, had to go to the post office, had to check my P.O. box. Thank you, Jennifer, for the card. I appreciate it. I really should have checked that more often. I think I'll have to start doing it weekly. Yes. So today, what is it? The 28th. It's the last day of February. That means it's the last day of celebration. I don't want to say goodbye, but this is it. It's going away. And then it won't be back for like what, a whole 10 months? Back till January. So if you have had your eye on something in here or something that you can buy when you go to the online site, there are different options that we added in, that Stampin' Up! Added in. Today's the day. Grab it before it's gone for good. And the other thing you might want to grab while you're there is our join special. I know I tell you guys this every time because I don't want you to miss out. I actually had 2 people join my team this weekend because they know a great deal when they see it. It's a wonderful deal, you know, and $99 gets you $175 worth of product, or $129 gets you $175 worth of product, plus this mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, either in boho blue or white. And I believe once this is gone, it might be gone for good. We don't know, but I love my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I was actually using it this weekend at a crop. We were doing, it's called A Crop for a Cure. We raised money for the American Cancer Society. And then, of course, we've still got the mini catalog. We've still got 2 full months of this wonderful catalog. And we're using a stamp set today from in there. And I forgot to get the page number. Let me find it for you. We are using Lucky Clover, and that's on page 41. Now, let me tell you something about Lucky Clover on page 41. Right here. So you can see at the bottom, there's a punch bundle option. Unfortunately, that punch sold out. I missed out on it too. You snooze, you lose, you know, so I did not get this punch. However, I have scissors. So we are using this stamp set. So cute. A good friend is like a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. Love that. And we're going to make this cute card. This is my take on a little Celtic knot. So we're going to do a little technique, and it's called a dipping technique or an ombre technique. Except we're not going to dip because I think that's just too messy, and I just want it quick and easy, you know. So let's turn it down and get started. Okay, here we go. Let me find myself on here so I can make sure I am in frame, because I know sometimes I can venture out. Okay, so I believe this has to come towards me. I'm slowly getting the hang of this. Oh, look, it's not even straight. I think my iPad is crooked, so there we go. Okay, Lucky Clover. Love it. So cute. And we're just going to get some thick basic white cardstock. Not basic, but the thick white cardstock. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and literally just fold this over. If you wanted to, you could probably do this the other way too, but I think you really want the height, so I think this would be the best orientation to do it, is this way, not this way. And then I have got some shaded spruce, and this is not a color I reach for too often, but I really like it. I was actually wearing a shirt yesterday, and it almost matched. It was a, you know, it was a St. Patrick's Day shirt. Okay, so this is 5 1/4 by 4, just normal layers. And then we have some watercolor paper, and that is 5 by 3 3/4. So we're going down by 1/4 inch each time. I'm going to try to keep that straight for you guys, sorry. Okay, I'll just, that way. So here's what we need. We need 2 little containers. These are actually brie cheese containers, like mini bries, but they work for me. So one I've got nothing in, the other one I've just got a little bit of clear water. And then you're going to need a aqua painter of some kind or some kind of paintbrush. Now, I like using this one, but I feel this is how I got my measurements. I filled this one up. You have to remember these are backwards too. They go counterclockwise. And I squirted like 1 tube full of water. This just gave me the color that I wanted. I don't know how I don't know what I was thinking. It was very late last night when I was coming up with this. I'm such a last minute person sometimes. So I literally just put like, that's how I measured it. You can like just play with it to find out how dark your color is. This is evening shaded spruce. You want to say evening evergreen. 1 drop of ink. So we're just going to add that 1 drop for now. We can keep the lid off as long as the cat doesn't come up here. Oh no, I just got ink all over me. Ha, ha, ha. I did have a napkin up here. There we go. Oh, almost have a green thumb. So we'll just swoosh that around. Now if you have a scrap of the watercolor paper, what you can do is just kind of brush it on the watercolor paper to see what it's going to look like. So you want to start it light. We want a very light, this almost looks blue. And then we're just going to go across, and you want to work quickly. Don't want too much water on there. And then just brush it across and slowly drag it up. So you don't need a straight edge. I'm actually going up a little higher than I did on the other one. Then we're going to add a drop. This is 1 drop of ink. Mix it. And work. And the more you work, you know, the wetter this paper is going to get. This time, don't go all the way up. Try to just blend it in a little bit there, making it, we're building that ombre. And we're going to do another drop. You see where we're going with this? Just a drop, and then we go. And then we start at the bottom again. So the bottom's going to get really wet. Work your way up, but not all the way. And you see how that's already starting to come together. And 1 more drop. Stir it up. We just want to go up to about there. And I think I'll do 1 more drop. And just play around with it. It's not precise, and you know, you'll probably find that as you do several, they'll all look a little different. And then I really wanted some, this is actually going to dry greener. It looks very blue right now, but it'll dry a lot greener. So I then just took the ink refiller and I put a little bit, I basically just touched it. Well, there's some ink on the edge there. Ooh, that might be a little too much. I just touched the brush to the, I may have put a little bit too much on there, so we'll just, touch the ink to the brush. Then see how it's kind of like just drawing itself up there. So put a little bit on there. And then I do have, this is why I have this second one. I just got another aqua painter, and I can add some water and just kind of blend that a little better. Like this. And anywhere you see where it might need, okay, there's a little gap there, maybe I want to add some more, that might have been too thick. Just, we can do that too. So that's how you do it, and you just work with it until you're happy with how it looks. And again, then you can let it, you can put it aside to dry, or you can get the heat gun and heat gun it. Dry it with the heat gun is what I'm trying to say. So, and then when you're all done, obviously you just put all that away. I would do, if you're going to do this, I would cut up several so you can knock out, you know, if you're using the same color, because you are going to use a lot of, you know, you've got a lot here to work with, so you could do several. If I'm making sense there, I'm just going to put that to the side, make sure my cat doesn't come back. Okay, So you can use your heat gun and dry that off. And then what we get is, get my stuff together here, something like this. So you see it's much darker and greener. Let me just show you that. You can already see it's starting to go greener. Okay, it almost looks like an ocean too. So if you want to make like a little ocean card, you know, we have that little, I think we still have that little sailboat. That would look cute on here too. But we're going for a little, something a little different. So we're going to get our cute little clover leaf. I love the pattern on this. It's adorable. It really, and who would have thought that you'd call a clover leaf adorable, but I'm just digging it. So again, this is the shaded spruce. And I think this color just lends itself really well to a clover. So I'll press this down. I'm not on a mat, so hopefully it comes out perfect. And then you are going to go ahead and fussy cut that out. I know not some people's favorite word, but that is what you have to do since that punch is sold out. Now I've got ink all over my table. Hot mess. That seems to just be a running theme with my videos. Just a hot mess. But you know, I don't have time for editing, so you just get me, the real deal. This is how I am. Then I do want a sentiment, so you can see that fussy cuts out. It's really easy. It's not hard at all to fussy cut. It's really not. So it's no big deal. And sometimes fussy cutting is quite relaxing. Then we're going to get Sending Luck and Love. Now, we've got a couple of different sentiments in there, so you could use something different. And we'll just pop this here. And that's using the Versamark. And then we've got the gold. Of course, it has to be gold because it's St. Paddy's Day, you know, and little leprechaun's got to have its gold. So we use the gold embossing powder. And then you will heat set that and then die cut it. And we will use, you know, one of my favorites. Oh, if this leaves, I'm just going to be so sad. But then there'll be something new to play with. So Sending Luck and Love. And we're going to use this one over here. This die cuts that out wonderfully. I tried this on several different colors and it actually just went together. To me, it looks better in the shaded spruce. I keep wanting to say evening evergreen and it's not. So then we're going to build our card up a little bit. I'm actually going to layer this one to here and you'll see it might bend up a little bit, and that's why you'd probably want to use a stronger adhesive. Either like the multi-purpose glue that I'm using now, the Tombow, or use the Seal Plus, because this is quite thick and heavy and you don't want it peeling up later with just regular seal. You know me, I'm a multi-purpose liquid glue kind of girl. And we'll push that down. And then, of course, a card wouldn't be a card without dimensionals. It just wouldn't be. And we're going to stick those on that little sentiment and stick that in the bottom right corner. Then we need to get some twine. And this is the Simply Elegant Trim. Actually, I mean, again, the gold, I really wanted to, you know, put that in there because it is St. Patrick's Day. And just, can you believe it's going to be 17 days? It's going to be St. Patrick's Day. Insane. 2023 is being awesome so far. Touch wood. We'll see how it continues to go. Okay. So this is how I did this part. I peeled off, I put one in this, I put 4 around the corner on each edge. Oh, there was a cat on my leg. And then one in the center. And then I kind of go to the edge, go do a little loop around the clover leaf and go back on that dimensional. And then go around this clover leaf. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, maybe I could get really fancy and do a Celtic knot. And then I'm just like, no, let's just do, this is similar. So, we just keep working our way around. I'm trying to make them approximately the same size, but it does not have to be precise. You know, you can just kind of measure from here to there, just eyeball it. I just want them framing each leaf. I mean, you may do yours completely different, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, that's where creativity comes in. Okay. Then I cut that, and then I wanted to make sure it all kind of stuck there. So I didn't want any more height on it. So I got some mini dimensionals, mini glue dots, excuse me, and just put them on top of there to kind of like stick them all together. And it's coming. That kind of keeps that all together there. Then, whoops, oh, it's stuck. Then we'll take these off. Almost there. This is a nice, quick and easy technique, but I think it's just really cute, and you could do it with so many different colors. I mean, imagine this and a cute, you know, I love fresh freesia, and then a little bunny, you know, or maybe a balmy blue, or, and see, they're not perfect, and that's okay because this is handmade. I'm actually going to make this guy go the other way. I think I had my, oh, I must have stamped. I don't know what I did. Why do I keep getting, I keep making cards that are mirror images of each other. Okay. But I'm going to put that this way. You can see the orientation is a little different. I've like spun it around a little bit. This one's laying a little flatter, but that's okay. And then we're just going to finish it off with some 2021-2023 in color opal rounds. And you know these colors are going to be going away at the, you know, in the catalog, in the annual catalog. But we're going to get so many fun, fresh, new colors. And we don't have to worry about that yet. We've still got months to play with all this. So, there we go. And then, all we need to do is more dimensionals on the back. I'm loving how this card came out. I wasn't really sure yesterday. I know, so last minute I'm like, what technique can I teach? And I really wanted to use this Lucky Clover stamp set. And it just came to me that this would be great. And easy. We don't always need hard, complicated techniques, you know, to give it a nice little wow factor. I love it. I might be a little biased here, but loving it. What do you think? I hope you love it. I hope you give it a go. Oh, let me just say that I've said ombre / dipping. Now, if you wanted to dip this, you would literally get a bowl and you could dip the paper into it and then make it darker, but you'd have to have it. It has to be kind of deep too, because you're going to dip all the way up to here. So I think this just, you get the same kind of technique and then you blend it in a little bit. And yeah, I see, oh my goodness, the sea turtle. I can't remember the name of the bundle, but I see a sea turtle with this background. I can see it happening. So there's a lot of different options. Use this. I want you to, okay, creative challenge. Use the same background, but then make the card completely different. That would be fantastic. I would love to see what you create. Go ahead and post that over on my Facebook group. Well, it's a page. It's linked by ink. You can type in at Stamps Ink Paper and it'll bring me up. And this video will be posted up under there. I would love to see what you create. If you recreate this card exactly, I would love to see that too. So yeah, there you have it. For everyone who's watched and subscribed, thank you so much. It means the world to me. And I hope you are really enjoying the videos. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that button because we're creeping up there slowly I can't talk, slowly but surely. So I truly appreciate it. And I love all the comments, and anytime you've got like constructive criticism, throw it at me, you know, as long as you're nice about it. I love it. Okay, guys, I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, February 28th, and a wonderful March coming up. And catch me Thursday at 3 live on Facebook for my free with purchase card class offer. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.